Ki khubor ka Batisi TV, lawan Rashapi da ka Orange Nissan Lumso po near Fire Brigade Shillong.
Admissions are open at BDW International School. Enroll now.
Ka Jingïapynbeit puat apeng ke Sorkar Meghalaya ba ke Sorkar Assam na ke bentakin riut ligi cakar badan ha ke Jingïapynbeit ke Sorkar kan hab Sngap ru ya ke sur jang ki Paidbah ki basang basa ki snong khap puat shanu ki mon ban le yasno la kalong hapo ke jela Meghalaya lani se ke jela Assam ya kini lapan paudo menteri ke Sorkar Jelau ba Renington L Tongkhar ha bayakran bat ke Batisi TV hadian ba ke Regional Committee na ke bentak ke West Khasiels District Kapala Syong Jingalang bat ke Regional Committee jong ke jela Assam ha ke lai pho trik no pra arajar arpuai bat ha santri Kuala Lengkot arajar arpuar uba Renington lo thuru ba ke Jingakran mentah ha pedang kini ki artli ki Regional Committee kalong ban pensuk ki arngut ki menteri rang ba jong ke jela Meghalaya bat ke Assam ban syemi ke rai ke bakhaddo na ke benta ban Pyndbeit yo put sam haswa ba ke jela Meghalaya kan rakhia ke jingtap ke basan posnam ke jingyo jela bapura ke ban long ha ke arpuai terik mentau Kuala Lengkot arajar arpuar.
Yeah, you see, we had two meetings recently on 30th of last month, as well as on 5th of this month. We had a meeting, and as I always said that the meeting is always positive, so it will be good only. I can't say whether we up to what percentage we can solve these differences, but we are trying hard to reduce to the minimum the area of differences, if not all, but to some extent there will be a solution before we celebrate the 50th year, before we celebrate the Golden Jubilee of the state. We hope that there will be a settlement. The only thing is that whether that settlement can be disclosed to people, we are yet to know that. Maybe we can disclose, maybe we will not disclose to people, but there will be an agreement, there will be a settlement, and in some places for which we do not settle, we may agree to disagree. So it depends on the village to village, but I'm telling you, as of now, the thing is very positive, even though we cannot disclose, I'm not supposed to disclose the internal matters of this talk that we had. It all depends on the wisdom of our Chief Minister, because at the end of the day, our committee reports, our committee recommendation will reach to the level of the Chief Minister, and we have already submitted. So whatever the meeting that we had also in these two meetings, it not in fact the meeting that we are still have to decide, but we are discussing, we have discussed to help our board Chief Minister to understand better before they take the final decision. Yeah, of course I have examined, and I am happy to say that whatever finding that we found in the joint visit, they have done the report accordingly, they have written the report accordingly. With regards to the finding in the joint visit, it's valid, no doubt. Yeah, we, of course, myself as the chairman from Meghalaya, from this regional committee, Nongstoin, West Khasiels, and then from Assam, Master Atul Bora, and along with me, always in these two meetings, DC, Deputy Commissioner, who is the member secretary, and of course some official from revenue. We have requested them also to be there. And from Assam also, yes, the officers from there, like the commissioner, the principal secretary of border development, the director of the border development, and others officers have joined the meeting. You see, the thing is that the list, I don't remember, but within 30, 26 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the numbers of villages listed before. But you see that is not that important. The thing which we will discuss is the area of differences that has been declared. Because you see the numbers of villages, it may be that time one village and now it has come 2 villages. So I think we will not concentrate much on the name or the numbers of villages, but because the map, the area of differences has been earmarked, has been shown before, according to the latitude, longitude. So we have to base on those maps that it has been drawn before. Wait for that right time. We hope our Chief Minister, when we had the meeting at once again, and that also depends, but I doubt that whether it's possible to share. Only when they come to the final conclusion, maybe they will be able to share. But from my side, I will not be able to share the insight of the recommendation. Of course, you see there are 5 principles that are required to base. But yes, no doubt, will of the people and ethnicity are 2 major factors for consideration. Ethnicity and willingness of people, I think most of the places will dominate other principles. You see, all principles are important to consider, but from both the states we have got our own history, Assam got their own history, so there is no end to debate on this. We want that there should not be any dispute in between, and as you all know that in that Chief Minister's meeting at Langpi, it has been decided that for the central scheme, the project that has been taken up by both the states should be allowed. So that is the main decision that it has taken at Langpi, like JJM water supply that we are doing. It should be allowed if they do from Assam or from our side, PMJSY, that or Sobhakia, this electricity connection. So all this important. We don't feel, both the Chief Minister, they felt that the people should not be deprived of the right as we are settling down the differences. So that is very, very important. Personally, I don't feel that it is important. I think now it's time for the level of Chief Minister to take the final call on this. Discussion here under may take place, of course, but as a full committee, I don't think it's required because we have done our job. We have submitted, so I don't feel that it's required again to sit again and again on this. The thing is that if we have to discuss, it is only to help our Chief Minister to understand better on the area that we are, like in my area that I have taken the responsibility to study more in depth. So it's just that, otherwise I don't think it's required to have meeting again and again. You see, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. From our side, we want that to happen. But that is not final because from Assam, so they may have another thing to say. So since both state government, they are considering all those 5 principles, but the only thing is that what I felt personally, that the will of the people and ethnicity, it's very, very important to consider because we want a peaceful settlement. So to me, I understand that to get a peaceful settlement is to respect the will of the people because we are thinking about the problem of those people residing in those areas. So if we don't listen, if we don't consider their suggestion, their views and opinions, then they will keep crying, they will allege, they will raise allegations, so the problem will not be solved. But if we can listen to them and if we can do according to their will, I wish there will be no more agitation, there will be no more problem.